3. Welcome back to the 1010 podcast, episode 18. Coming up next is Peter, representative of Fourth Sun South, a band from South Africa. Peter, could you introduce yourself and your band? What type of music do you do, brother?
Yeah, Fourth Sun South is an alternative indie pop rock band. And yeah, we're in South Africa. We've got one album and 2 EPs out, and they're on all the streaming platforms. And we're currently working on a new one, and we have a new member. We've introduced a female vocalist. It's not the same female that is in the video, but that brought the idea.
Is that Melissa Osborne?
Melissa Osborne was, she helped us out with this single, but
Yep.
It gave us the idea that we would want really an extra female vocalist in the band.
So that takes us on to the song's name, Tomorrow's Better. What's the story behind that? And it does say featuring Melissa Osborne. What's the story behind Tomorrow's Better? Quite a good name for a song, straight up.
We've all been through dark times, of course, the past couple of years, especially us musicians. And in Fourth Sun South, we always try to look at the bright side. So whatever you're going through, tomorrow's better.
Hey, what a great message. If you don't know the music already, sit back and enjoy this fantastic track, Fourth Sun South with Tomorrow's Better. Yeah, tomorrow can always be better. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3.
I thought the deeper thoughts ended up confused. My life shines on me, seems to be amused. Foundations I can find lead me on the way. Times that passed me by where I'd like to stay. Tomorrow's better than today. Takes me to a time where I want to stay. Tomorrow's better, just make it through the night. Future comes when there is new light. Light hearts that come to you find a deeper soul. You are shining through in chaos, you are whole. Your worth is love you share, smiles that you create. It can be defined by policies of hate. Tomorrow's better than today. Takes me to a time where I want to stay. Tomorrow's better, just make it through the night. Future comes when there is new light. Words I do are more than the words I say. I need tolerance, peaceful come my way. A new world is waiting, shining from above. Just give me one more day, now I cannot love. Tomorrow's better shook out when there is new light.
Fantastic, man. Love it. Honestly.
Thank you.
And Dabby Dozy, as they say in Scotland. What's it all the old folks say in Scotland? I'm 39 in 2 days, so I'm turning into a bit of an old fart myself, aren't I? So let's get the compliments in here. Tim Consley, you're first, man. Tim, then Gary, then Mark.
Oh,
Tim.
Man, I really loved that. I mean, the music was just kicking. The vocals were good, both by you and her. And your guitar playing is awesome. I just really, really love that. I already hit up your Facebook and your Instagram. So great job.
Thank you.
Well said, Tim. Well said, Tim. Gary, then Mark.
Yeah, very uplifting song and great guitar work. Very nice.
Short and sweet, the best type of compliments, the best type. Especially when we're running, when we're way over time. But it's all good. I could sit here all night and talk to you guys. Right, so after Mark, who else is want to say something? We've got YB up next. YB is the next artist. So anyone else want to say it? YB, what's your thoughts before we come on to your section? Also, Zach, you've not been saying enough, Captain. Captain Zach had demand. Captain Zach, say something. Captain?
I'm here. I thought that was great. I love the outdoor setting, the nature focus on in the background. I think that was fantastic. You know, we need to preserve our nature. Without nature, we can't have us. And I like that in there. I think you guys are great. You did a really nice job putting that together.
Well said, brother. Well said. Well said. YB, what's your thoughts before we get to your section, young man?
Yeah, man. I think I like the video all around too. It was a great song. I like the flow of the song. It was pretty good. I think the videos that caught my eye, which brought the song more to life to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the feel of the video too, having it really outdoorsy. So that was all around. It was a good song. I like it. Well said,
dude. And you know something, it's real good having like guitarists and blues musicians been forced in a way to watch rap music and rappers because you don't usually listen to each other. But see, being here, it's good, man. You've all get your own power bases with your fans. See if somebody can dedicate their life with their genius IQ to putting it all together, back it, and you can all have each other's fans. But yeah, man, well said, dude. And you know, well said to Peter as well. Peter, Fourth Sun South. Thanks for being a marvelous guest, Peter. Till the next time, hopefully.
Well, I hope so too.
There's only 4 more guests left to go. So coming up next is YB himself. YB, how are you, brother?
I'm doing good.
Could you introduce yourself and tell us what type of music you do? Then I'll ask you about a certain song we're going to play tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
Who is YB? Yeah.
Right now, I'm 25-year-old artist. I'm from Bremerton, Washington, specifically, which is right across from Seattle. But you know, Bremerton's a real small town, so when you say Washington, first thing pop people's head is Seattle or Washington D.C. You know, so but yeah, man, I mostly do hip hop and rap. I kind of dip myself into R&B, but like I said, I'm real diverse. That's why I like all great music, you know. So I'm trying to tap into a little different, into kind of different genres right now. But yeah, I mean, myself as an artist, I'm just a creator, entertainer, influencer. Just to tell people that, especially in the young hip hop community, to just be themselves. And you know what I'm saying? Just whatever you feel, you just write down. So
I love your message, and I also love how you follow one of our family members, young Javon, aka Sin. He's great artist. He's actually got the title of the best smile in the family, this man, and this young lad. Anybody that's seen Javon, his smile is just that size.
Yeah.
You know? So I love you straight away, just because you're his friend straight away, man. What's the story behind your song "Hold Me Down"?
Uh, that song, man, that's my latest single right now. That song was honestly, man, I was listening to the beat on YouTube, and then I just, go online and buy the beat, so on and so forth, so I can drop it on all platforms. But I listened to the beat on YouTube, and my friend, he just got out of prison a couple months ago, and he went to prison for about 4 years, but I think he got out in like 3.5. But it was like one of my real close friends, basically my brother. So it was just real hard going through that time. But anyways, that's just kind of how that was the vibe of the song, just writing about how, he's just held down in the prison right now, tell him to keep his head up, work through your demons. And it just kind of translates to myself as an artist, all around. Just don't let nobody, hold you down. No haters, nobody that's, just on the opposite end of the table of you, just in general, you know what I mean?
What a message, what an amazing message. A message for your best friend, a song for your best friend, basically. And a message to everyone. Don't let anybody hold you down, YB.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Hold Me Down. Let's get acquainted if you're not already. Fantastic track. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. There might be a swear word in it. I'm sorry if there is. There's no children here, so it's all right. Hold Me Down. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
Ay, my nigga E locked up in the pen on my mama, that shit hit different, nigga. Lord give me strength, I don't really talk about my feelings, nigga. Bitches have her backing off deli, that shit ain't different, nigga. Cause some niggas off of my circle, I gave them distance, nigga. Cause I win the EC or shooter play for the Pistons, nigga. You gon' keep me humble when niggas come from the trenches, nigga. How you claim me hard when you send me, but you ain't did shit, nigga. Brody still mad by that bitch, get out your feelings, nigga. Bitch, this shit is regular, on my mama, this shit is nothing. Give her bad shots and I hold her hips if she running, nigga. Walk through dipping, it's fucking up niggas' stomachs, nigga. Chain bussy, drip on me, bitch, like it's coming, nigga. Niggas playing pussy for pussy, these niggas fiending, nigga. 10 toes down, authentic, that's why they fuck with me. Niggas act like hoes when they see me, having hatred in their heart. Put their hands with the bitch, knowing that she fucked on me. If it's up with me, then it's stuck with me. Don't do the fuckery. Tangled in with all of them killers, bitch, they grew up with me. Old heads see my ass stuck and been trying to fuck with me. Don't do no big bros, bitch, your big homie looking up to me. Knock it off, freaking my front seat and she gon' top me off. I'm leaning back, baby girl don't finish till I tell her stop. Best friend right behind me, rolling up and playing with my locks. I point them out, cause you can trust no bitch when you come from the block. You can trust no nigga in my city, they fuck with the ops. I don't understand how niggas with you, then fuck with the ops. But fuck it, nigga, I been in my bag, been in my Duffy, nigga. My bitches don't wear heels, bitch, they wear cleats and they play rugby, nigga. Pack just came in, it's done been sealed, that shit too musty, nigga. Why be bitch, you know my name rebuilt, niggas don't touch me, nigga. Don't know me, nigga, ask me, they gon' tell you how I'm coming, nigga. Oh me, nigga, turn your ass to a crash dummy, nigga. Turn your ass to a crash dummy, nigga. Hey, look, this next shit I been wanna play in this shit for a minute, though. Look. Hey, pussy nigga, bitch, I change hoes, how I change clothes, never change bros, just exchange foes, pull up on and let them things blow, on a nigga head like a Kango, 2 sticks with 2 dicks, on a nigga hip like I'm Django, quiet and aggressive, get you touched, but shit won't talk about it, keep your chains nigga, bitch tucked when you walk around this, niggas playing pussy till their problems, they just walk around them, got his ass beat yesterday, but we won't talk about it, bend her over, let a nigga fucking now she walk retarded, big body whip popping that bitch, I gotta park retarded, money conversation, fuck the beef, but we can spark about it, my bitch she a freak hop in the whip, I gotta fuck to start it. And then she the blood nigga on EDD. Mama still struggling, tryna feed her kids off Ep18. Run up, get your ass exposed, nigga, like TMZ. That's this black for entertainment, bitch, like BET. If you ain't know me then, you gon' know me now. Mama said you got company, boy, stop showing out. If you ain't know me then, you gon' know me now. I'ma show my ass, cause mama can't no nigga hold me down.
Hey, loved it. Fantastic. Let's get the other hip hop artist to comment first. Well, Mark Story, you've unmuted yourself. Mark first, and then Scotty. Mark.
Yeah, great track, great beat, great flow, very direct, in your face as it should be. Loved it.
Well said.
Yes,
Scotty Carnes. Scotty Carnes are Ohio MVP. One of them actually, alongside Zach. Scotty.
Love the beat. I hear Tupac changes sampled in that. Very well done. Very well. Very well with the words. Very good with the wordplay, the metaphor. Everything was on point, homie. Good job.
Appreciate that, bro.
Couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. Jeezy, our next guest, who's also featuring Saroni, who's come in here. Saroni's amazing as well. Kirsty said her on our own podcast a little while back, which we've put the KLJ All Day podcast on hold because we've been doing too many things. And poor Saroni's section of the website, the podcast hasn't even been uploaded yet. But Kirsty was doing the KLJ All Day podcast, which is all the family members. Every 3 months, Kirsty will get a 10-15-minute catch up with you, ask you what's next, your gigs coming up, your releases and things like that. So Saroni, we know Saroni, but we don't, not yet. I don't yet. Kirsty's met her before. She's wonderful. Turn your camera on, you're on next, maybe, darling. But Jeezy, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts, Jeezy, on
sorry. Let me, yeah.
They can see you now. Jeezy, hi, Saroni. Jeezy, what's your thoughts on YB, first of all, then we'll get to your section. Jeezy?
Yeah, his flow, he's very, like, I want to say versatile. It's like he just kept going and just kept going and just kept going. It's like, yeah, like this is the energy that like I want to have every time I get up on the mic. This is the energy, like this energy that people needs to feel. If they ain't gonna feel, they're gonna feel it some other way. And I love it. The video was amazing, and it was just utterly amazing. I keep going, bro. Keep going. You gonna blow for sure. I know that for sure.
Well said. Well said. Absolutely, couldn't agree more. What's next for you, YB? What's in the pipeline?
Yeah, right now, man, I ain't really been dropping no singles right now. I got a lot lined up, but I'm in the middle of working for this. I'm about to drop this album right now called Sold Separately, and the release date will come out next week. You know what I'm saying? I'll have on my social media everything to get into contact with me when I leave out of this podcast, but so you guys can figure out, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tap in with everybody in here too. I'm gonna follow everybody back, even if y'all don't follow me. But yeah, man, release date, I'm gonna drop that next week.
YB, everyone will support you back. Anyone that's got an MVP next to their name here, I guarantee you they'll support you before you even.
For sure.
But what I was going to say was, I've asked your friend Sin if he would help me run Top Talent Promotions Washington Facebook page, just be an admin on it. Would you also help me do that? And I'll have your back if you can help me do that.
Yeah, absolutely, man, definitely.
Washington on the go. So everybody, YB, ladies and gentlemen, well done, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
So we've got 3 more acts to come. Jeezy, do you want to come on camera, Jeezy? You're not actually on camera. Jeezy and Saroni, who is in the song with him. So, hey, how are you doing? So, Jeezy, could you introduce yourself as an artist and then introduce Saroni? And then I'll ask you about the song that you're doing here. So, who is Jeezy? Then we'll ask Saroni, and then I'll ask you about the song Army of the Dead. So, gentlemen first,
Army of the Dead.
Backwards. And this is a gentleman's night without number. Jeezy, men first tonight. I'm only kidding. Jeezy.
So Army of the Dead, it started like way back in the 5th grade where I was just playing the game and everything. And I was just the game became my childhood. I got so in tune with it. And then I started learning about World War I, World War II, and the wars that like the world has went through up to this point. And I wanted to make a song, Army of the Dead, something close to that. And then cause every time I'm playing the game, I would go do a little Easter egg, activate the soundtrack for that map of whatever I'm playing. And so it was I figured every song on the game has a female voice to it. And so I said, okay, I was I want to find someone that can sing. And so the first person I found was, ladies and gentlemen, Saroni, my best friend. Her voice is amazing. I've listened to her a lot. I cannot stop listening to her top song, Pouring Tears. That song will always hit me every time. And for her to actually come on this song, this is more of her song than my song, because she deserves it. It's all for you.
Oh, thank you. But no, appreciate it.
So, Saroni, could you quickly tell everyone, who are you as an artist? What type of music do you do usually? You know, who is Saroni? Yeah.
Yes, of course. I'm Saroni. I'm 24 years old. And the style of music that I do is mostly R&B and also pop, but I'm more comfortable in singing in R&B. And yeah, like most of my songs are very like personal, as I can say. So a lot of people could relate to it, and it has a more deeper like meaning than just, you know, a regular song. I don't know. That's how I create my music and put my like personal things out. So, yeah.
And you're just a young pup as well. You're a very young lady. So Army of the Dead by Jay-Z featuring Saroni. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Enjoy this one. 1, 2, 3.
Pablo crazy for this motherfucker.
Yeah. And I ain't trying to tell nobody about my struggle. Let's go. This is how I came up. Let's go. All the way from the dark. Real rockstar G's on the beat. Let's go. Long time ago, I was in that field. I ain't had shit but my free will. Calling for a mission cause I came to fix a bill. I can tell who is fake, I know what is real. Walking over me like the motherfucking streets. Trying to survive, yeah, we shooting at Zeeks. Come on, man, tell me something I wanna hear. Tell them what the fuck that these people need to feel. It's flying in the sky, away from the public and away from the people and behind the front lines. Fighting this war can't make a nigga toss. I'ma catch you on the flip side, remember that time I done came to the battle to define myself. Got tired of sitting down, instead of pushing myself. Got tired of doing the shit for that minimum wage. They don't wanna see me win, make me spaz on the wage. Yeah, I got a team, my crew, my clan on go. Real recognize, real fan, let them know. Fuck the world, never did shit for me. Stepping on a nigga back, they call that shit envy. Fight to my lab, bro, you was my enemy or a zombie. Smoking on good gas, coming out of the bed. In on the tush, nigga thugging, I'ma shoot your shit like it's laser tag. Cause I been getting money, cause I stayed in my bag. Jumped in the battle, cause the shit got bad. Cause I fall along with the brothers, biggest comrades. Saw me get stepping over shit for some brains. Gotta cut them off, cause I'm breaking all my chains. I am not a rookie, got these lyrics for days, for years, and for months, and for centuries. I ain't with it rabbit shit, I'm just doing it because it is easy. Younger running track by this pain, a younger running track by the motherfucking game. They wanna turn, give me fucking no name. But mistake for me for a class to but I came from the dirt. Had to push harder, can't breathe, I'm on a perk. Patty said, see a dark cloud run from the storm. Got in the devil, can't pay any phone. Niggas to the jump, but these zombies love the swarm. Nigga bossed up real quick, bench snapping. Smoking in gas ever since I was trapping. Making big plays, yeah, I'm making shit happen. Got in my bed like a rich nigga stacking. Smoking with woods and I feel like a zombie. Got a 100 round for every dead man on me. Got a gun down, put a bullet to the brain. Headshot, chest shot, man down, drain. Fighting this war for years to come. Meeting up the shooters like where you from. I started getting faded, that's where I'm staying. Body back another week, yeah, this shit's pain. I had to make a point, cause I'm really by the business. I ain't ready to die to this war or the sickness. Had to call it back up all the way from the bay. Telling somebody what it is, here's a mic, not slay.
Been fighting as long as I can remember. If I had to be put in the army to protect my surrender, I would represent the new era. PKK is my resume. Too many conflicts in the way. We combat the enemy and rise up until we die. The army of the dead coming to life. Became soulless because of all the pain, but our duty is to fight this struggle insane. I've been hearing voices in my mind. I see them everywhere all the time. Put an end to this war before it ends me. I fight to save all for humanity. Vigie, 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 yeah.
Like an insane doctor switching up your fade. Forever relating like a motherfucking snake. But I am not a Jerry, I am not a crowd. You niggas feeling jumpy, best believe I'ma pop out. Vesting myself, not a one-man team. Gotta need a rapper shit cause nigga had a dream. Gotta need food cause I'm living on steam. You're not alone, kill them all by any means. Yeah.
I've been hearing voices in my mind. I see them everywhere all the time. I've been hearing voices in my mind.
Till I blow. Yeah, let's go.
Real Rockstar G8 is how you find them on Instagram and other social medias. Saroni as well, featuring the lovely Saroni. Love that.
Thank you so much.
So who's want to get the words in this time? Scotty, I can see you. You're loving it there. Who else is that? There's Scott and Kirsty. Scott and Kirsty. Gentlemen first tonight. Ladies last.
Loved
Sorry.
it. It had its unique own original vibe. You did not sound like everybody else. And keep up the good work, because music like this is more needed than a lot I see today. Very good
Really?
job,
Thank
both
you.
of you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well said, Scotty. Well said. YB, not Kirsty, then YB. Sorry, Kirsty.
Hey, Jeezy and Sereni,
Hey.
good to see
Hello.
you. Yeah, Sereni, I heard your voice, Scott, last year, I think now, and I thought it was really special. And I'm so glad you're still working on it, Sereni, because the match between the two of you, you can tell the chemistry. I know you're different places in the world, but it's
Yeah,
matched so well together. Well done,
thank
brilliant.
you. Yeah, we do.
Well said, babe. Well said. YB, then Mark Story.
Yeah, man. I love that beat. That beat was cool. It was real vibey. You know what I'm saying? I love both y'all voices. Her voice was on point. You really need to start. Yeah, that's
Thank you.
it was on point, man, for sure. And your voice, bro, your voice is real catchy. Like you can make a lot of catchy music, a lot of vibey music, like Lil Baby and like Gunna, bro. Like that's some cool. I like that, bro, for sure. Just keep going.
Well, make sure to hook up with each other. Mark Story, then our next guest, Jack. Story, what's your thoughts, brother?
Yeah, I loved it. It's a great blending of voices, and she has a fantastic R&B voice. Very smooth. Loved it. Really good.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well said, well said. So, Jack, what's your thoughts before we get to your section, brother?
Yeah, no, I thought that was really good. I always love when rap songs incorporate singing as well, and like another featured artist to switch it up a little bit, changes the vibe a little bit. But yeah, no, really good song. Like, love the beat.
Well said. Jeezy, what do you go by? Is it Real Rockstar Jeezy as your stage name? What is your main stage name, dude?
Well, at first it was YRN, but now that I'm switching up, I'm stepping into the rock and roll stage. It's going to be Real Rockstar Jeezy.
I like the Jai Easy, Jeezy with the Jai and then the dash Easy. I mean, that's a recognizable name, Jeezy. You know,
Yeah, it's cool.
I'm Jeezy. You're the one and only Jeezy. Even though we've got someone in the family called Soul Jeezy, but he's not the Jeezy. You're the Jeezy. All right, brother. Everyone, Jeezy and Seroni, well done, man. Fantastic.
Thank you.
So coming up second for last is Jack McCain. Jack, how are you, brother?
I'm doing good.
Could you introduce yourself? Who is Jack McCain? What type of music do you do? And who is Russ Boulevard in the song Los Primos? Explain that for us, brother, please.
Okay. Well, my name is Jack, and me and my brother are a duo called Russ Boulevard. It's the name of the street that we grew up on. And so we make music, mostly rock music, but the song we're going to show you today is our newest song that we wrote and produced and made the music video for all ourselves. And that song is a little more jazzy. It gets a little more rock-ish at the end. And when we play it live, we extend it and do crazy guitar solos and good shit like that. But yeah, it's definitely more of our like calmer tunes. But yeah, it's our first one that we made ourselves without having to pay anybody else to mix or produce or anything like that. So it was it was a fun process, fun to figure it out and mess around with. So
DIY job, a DIY job. The McCain brothers.
Exactly.
Russ Boulevard, the McCain brothers, aka Russ Boulevard with Los Primos. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy. One love.
time I close my eyes, I try to stay, but I always want to walk away. You say his name, 'cause the shit that you put me through. Never got the time to say goodbye. That's just a lie. You wanna run away, but you don't got a place to stay. So what are you gonna do when there's no more me and you? Oh, I try to stay, I always walk away. And every time you say his name, 'cause the shit that you're putting me through, I never got the time to say goodbye. That's just a lie. Oh, that's just a lie.
Russ Boulevard, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely fantastic. What was that you were smoking, young man? It looked tasty, I'm kidding.
Oh, it's like good stuff. You know, it's like good stuff.
Oh, yeah, I bet you it is, man. So what's coming up next for you, lads, Jack?
Yeah, so we actually just had one of our biggest shows this week at a place called the Music Box down here in San Diego, and that show went really well. We have another one tonight that we're actually about to practice for right now. It's going to be our first show as a duo. So that'll be interesting. And then we have a show next Friday and another one at the end of this month. So somewhere in between there, we'll be working on some new music, or have been working on new music to put out. But right now we're hitting the shows pretty hard.
Hey, man, I can't wait to see what's next. So we've got Mark, then Tim, then our next guest, Scotty. So Mark, then Tim, then Scotty.
Yeah, great track. Different, very different. I like the way it kind of goes between jazz and rock. Brilliantly done. Great video. Top marks.
Let this
Thank you.
supplement melt in your mouth to rebuild your gums and teeth
Tim.
and never need a dentist again. People are
Yeah, I thought that it was just great. The jazz, I really felt the jazz in that. I mean, it was so good. And yeah, and then it hit a little spot that was just, it started to rock a little bit. And I thought that was a very good fusion. I mean, great job at it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well said. Scotty, what's your thoughts here, brother?
Love the fact that you got out to be yourself. The video was great. You had a cool, calm, collect, breathe atmosphere, and it was just you. Very well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well said, Scott. Well, so Scotty's up next. Michael, what's your thoughts? Michael Jones just come to the show, Michael.
Hi. Yeah. Oh, it's good. I liked it. I liked the jazz part of it. It was nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well said. Michael, are you actually brung FTG?
I'm from Pilot to Moon.
You're from Pilot the Moon, right? Sorry, so you've come in.
He actually showed up exactly on time because he's always late for rehearsal.
That's fine. That's fine. I just wanted to try and get that in. I didn't know. There's one guy didn't show up. So thanks for the comment, Michael. That's awesome. And yeah, thank you, Jack, for being a marvelous guest, man. Jack McCain, everybody, with his brother Russ Boulevard together. They are fantastic. So coming up last is he's here for a reason. MVP Scotty, one of my closest brothers in the whole wide world now. Scotty Cairns. How are you, Scott? Could you tell everyone who you are as an artist, and I'll ask you about a certain song, brother?
I'm a producer. I make beats as well as an artist. I'm an MC, freestyle more often than I do anything. So it's pretty much just me.
you know, see Scott and Tim, and I hope Zach does it more, Droco, these type, and Acacia, they will follow all of you guys just because you've been on this show, support everything you do. So before you reckon, you see the name Scott Karen's liking all your stuff tomorrow. Scott has been on several shows for us because Scott and Tim and the likes, they cover us if anyone doesn't show up. And someone had some bad news and they didn't show up tonight. So Scotty, tell us about your song, The Scribe, and I'll feature it for everyone. What's the story behind the song, The Scribe?
It's just a freestyle off a dream I had. I pushed record, there's no auto-tune. No, probably just a reverb effect. My little brother's, he's the producer of the track. He just said, bam, mastered, mixed it, and it was done.
Hey Scott, you know I love you to bits, man, Mr. Ohio. Scott, between Scott and Tim, Scott and Tim for the males, they're doing the most work. By overall, Acacia Hansen trumps you all. She's the most supportive. She's the queen of the family. But for the male side of things, you'll not get any more supportive than Scott Cairns, aka KB Breed, as his rapper's artist name. And here's the song, The Scribe. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. One love.
Prophetic visions of the future. Ain't much great, not a damn thing super. Elm Street, nightmares like my name's Fred Krueger. Could you envision the end of days as future? Hell hath no fury, the hellhounds, cougars. That's a stitch, sutures, foolproof plan. Who's the shooters? Lesson in life, freak tutors. Couldn't weigh or measure the pain on a scale or a ruler. Living life day to day, never needed any tours. Knock, 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 open the doors, the end of days. Babel falls in the Babylon whore. Religion, I love, adore. I'ma spit it even if you don't want to hear no more. Yet again, bye-bye, get out, shut the fucking door. TV it up and settle the score. Yet again, once more. Inside my mind, thoughts of the past, present, future, all in time. Lost, buried, left behind. Prophetic visions, describe 7 stars, 7 mountains, 7 candlesticks, and them tribes. Gave into temptation, seen thine own nakedness. He came to call, we run, hide. 1,000 times, in time, we all died. The guff, forward, rewind, like bye-bye. Get ready for education and a long ride. Turn your cheek, honor your neighbors, and don't imbibe. In Christ and the Creator above, confide. For our sins, Christ died. Bow down, look deep inside. Peace, middle, beneath, torturous abyss, alienated. Scale fleets to our height standing much taller than humanity's normal feet. 8 to 12 feet with ease. Scale, huge, human-like beast. Nails, sharpened, pointed, both hands and feet. Dogs unleashed. What's done? What's seen? How's it work? What's it mean? Crown rulers, princes, kings, queen, men, women, Adam, Eve. What religion to believe? What the right and wrong books are to read? What should be taught and what should you teach? Manners, morals to keep. Elders, talk, don't speak. What should you and should you not believe? Be humble, don't gossip, don't preach. The goals you should reach, the rights and wrongs to teach. Right and wrong ways to speak.
KB Breed, aka Scotty Cairns. Freestyling, remember, that's him just opening his mouth and just spilling it. That's not easy to do. Sound like a young DMX to me, man. A lot of work to be done before you're on his level. But you sound, sorry, 2 seconds. Whoa. Music playing in the background there, forgive me. Yeah, you sound like a young DMX, brother. You sound like you could be him if that's all you had to do in your life is study the music and try and focus on the voice. You know, some people say that they like to have like a domestic or something before they try and rap so their voice goes husky or have a reason. You know, DMX's voice isn't that naturally. He does something to make it as special as that. But, well, he did. Rest his soul, actually. So let's get the compliments in. KLG, then Tim, your brother, then Mark. KLG.
Hey, Scott. How's it going?
Good, Kirsty.
Hello. Yeah, all your music, I still can't get over the fact how you can freestyle was like and do everything first time. Like, you know, it blows my mind. So any rapper that can do that, like, incredible. But all your tracks are really catchy, Scott. We were playing your music earlier, actually. So I'm singing away to your music now. It's brilliant. So yeah, just keep being you, Scott. You're unique, one of a kind.
Just don't let your children until they're 16 listen to his full album, because he talks about some nasty stuff sometimes, you know. It does, but hey, there's a massive audience for that, you know. So this is the final compliment of the night. I'll go around everyone. If you want to say something, just unmute yourselves, because that was the 10th artist. So we'll start with YB, then Zach.
Yeah, bro. The beat was real catchy, bro. That's crazy. You really just went in there and freestyle right off the top. Cause I freestyle all the time, but I don't go in the booth and freestyle. Like, you know, I'm just freestyling just to get my creative, you know, just my flow going, you know, get them juices flowing. But the fact that you really did that and put it out, and like you can do that, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. That's real creative. But yeah, I would say keep going, bro. Just keep on going, you know what I'm saying? And find your flow, you know what I'm saying? And just keep doing your thing, bro. You're doing good.
Much appreciated, brother. Thank you.
Well said, YB. Well said. Zach, and then Jeezy, then Saroni. Zach?
I loved it. I think it had a great flow to it, and the lyrics, the way the thing was put together, it was beautiful. And the freestyle, I love listening to freestyle stuff, because, you know, a guy's heart tends to shine out a little bit more in a freestyle. And, you know, sometimes you can make something very magical. I often wake up myself between 1:32 and 4 in the morning and just be motivated to write something down real quick. You know, that was a great production, Scott.
Well said, Zach. Well said, Zach. Do you know that Scott's got his half of the Top Talent 1010 Ohio show? He's found these 5 artists, so you better get cracking, brother. But anyway, Jeezy, then Saroni, then Tim. Jeezy.
Yeah, so I love it. I have no problem with it. Like what YB said, keep going. Like find your flow, because when I first started, I had to like find my flow through several songs and several beats. I had to just keep going. Like, and then it's not a bad idea to switch up the flow, because when you switch that up, people gonna catch on. Like, keep going, bro. Keep doing you. Be yourself. Be humble. Like, keep that same energy. I love it. Keep the same energy. I love it. You're amazing.
Hey, we're going to make the biggest rap group in the world. You know, we've got Rappers World, and see if everyone who's a rapper in the family becomes an admin in it. There'll be 50, 60 of you, and I've not even asked anybody to do that yet. So that's something for the future. All years, man. So Saroni, dear, what's your thoughts? Your final thoughts of the evening, Saroni?
Yeah, I love the beat a lot, and I like the whole concept of everything, where he was like freestyling and just saying things out of his mind, and also that it's really good, and I loved it.
Thank you.
Well said. Well said. So Gary, no, Tim, then Gary. I'm trying to do this so I can do this. It's insane. Tim, then Gary.
Yeah, Scott, you know I love you, brother. And I love the message behind that. I heard some good things in there, some good messages. The beat was just cracking. I mean, it was just pounding through there. And you know what, brother? I think with your voice, you should try out for a Batman movie, because I love that low, gruff voice. And I think you'd make a perfect Batman. But I love you, brother. Good job.
Thank you, Tim. Such a
Bruce
compliment,
Wayne,
brother.
that's your new name, Scotty. Bruce Wayne. Behind his back, Tim will call him Bruce Wayne, right? That's what we start. So Gary, and then Michael, if you're there. Gary, boy.
Yeah, you said was created from a dream.
Yes.
And
yes.
For whatever reason, I feel like it's going to give me a nightmare, but in a good way. I liked it.
I dare you to Google his song KB Breed Pendulum. Do you want a nightmare? Hey, listen to that song, bro. But it's powerful, good stuff. Michael's away to the bathroom or something. So let's go, Mike. Mark Story. Mark.
Yeah, that was dark. That was really dark. I really enjoyed it. And take my hat off to anyone who can make lyrics up on the spot, because I spend forever writing them. So that's top notch.
Well
Thank
said.
you.
Well said. And you know something, Scott? See, I accidentally getting last place. Do we realise that you get the most compliments because it's the final part of the night? So I know you're going to love me for this tomorrow, bro. David, then Miles. David?
Yeah, so thank you for not using auto-tune, because it just the rawness of your voice came through and was so dramatic and emotional. And it had there been any part of that on there, it would have just sucked the soul out, in my opinion. So good job. Good production.
Thank you. Producer, my brother, he did convince that I never use it because of my voice, so I greatly appreciate it.
Well said, David. Well said. So Miles next. Miles.
Sounded really good to me. I love the freestyle thing, man. Not many people can do it.
No.
I liked it a lot.
I didn't like it. I loved it. Hey. So, Art, if you want to say something, and Michael, if you can hear us, the last two compliments of the evening. Art, what's your thoughts there, brother?
What everybody has said, I agree with. It had a good flow. The recording was done well. I like the producing on it, the different things coming in and out and stuff. And it was just enjoyable. I mean, it's somebody's chasing their dog. It was enjoyable. I liked it. It was
well
good.
said. Well said. So Michael Jones and your beautiful wee dog. What's your thoughts? This is the final part of the evening. Michael, what's your thoughts here on that Scotty performance, freestyling?
Ditto. I liked it. I think everybody had good comments on it, so just keep it on.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. So, ladies and gentlemen, the ladies that are left, are only three left. What we like to do at the end of the show is end it with the world peace sign. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'll stop the live stream on Facebook. That doesn't matter. Bye Facebook. But if we all want world peace, if you know how to do the peace sign, please give me the peace sign. After three, I'll stop the show. 1, 2, 3. One love.